Now it's all about the Demon Hunter versus Blade Master. Late game hero power on the first heroes. There's going to be lots of expectations, lots of emphasis put on these heroes. A lot's going to come down to their levels, to their items. Blade Master starting things off well with the claws of attack. But the Demon Hunter creeping very quickly over here. Look at that. Jumping from one camp to the next. Already here now at the second green camp. A little bit more experience. Crystal Ball could be nice. Maybe. Against the Blade Master. It's going to pick up the circlet here. I'm a little surprised Moon didn't go for the circlet. Having been close to the shop. I guess he didn't quite have the gold for it earlier. And now Blade on a little hunt. Archers or wisps, both would be welcome targets. Moon has to react quickly if he wants to keep these wisps alive. Oh, low damage roll. Wisp saved. Well done. Got the dust. And no real target for mana burn now anymore. One wisp lost so far. Totally fine. Trying to save the archer. Oh, just barely. Close call over here. No boots yet on the Demon Hunter, so he can't really chase the grunt. That would take way too long. First little scuffle. Both players doing it well. Moon defending pretty well, losing only a single wisp. That seems to be totally fine. Oh, I think he saw the Blade Master there before going into Windwalk. This time, looks like the archer should be his. Oh, maybe not. He messed up the stutter stepping here for just a moment. Oh, messed it up a little bit again. FoCuS not quite frame perfect with the Blade Master. You can really min-max the Blade Master's damage and movement quite well if you do it expertly. FoCuS doing this pretty well, but not quite perfect. Looks like the archer, though, is still doomed. Right now, it's only a single Demon Hunter defending against the Orc forces. He's waiting for tier 2, waiting for the second hero. But that should be keeper, so that's going to be another minute then to go. Three grunts here, that's some significant damage. FoCuS is going for double bestiary, Shadow Hunter, so mass raiders to be expected. Right now the meta seems to be all about heavy Dryad mid-game play. Dryads with upgrades to stabilize the mid-game for the Night Elf. And then ideally win the fights in the mid-game, take a bit of a lead, and move to tier 3 bears later.
A player's forces are under attack.
Naga second. Oh! Moon changing second heroes, wants to be able to deal with this grunt pressure now better. And maybe since there is no speed scroll here, he could get a kill. Oh! The Demon Hunter, very hurt as well. My lord. Deny on the grunt. This still looks like a big W to me. By the way, yesterday evening, we had a show match that we partly casted in the Gladiator Cup series. There was FoCuS playing versus Infi, Pally Rifles, and so on. And FoCuS there looked really, really good. Really good. Got the 3-0 lead. Then we had to stop the cast and switch over to the Dach Inferno League, the German cast. But the first 3 maps, FoCuS looked insane. Map 3 also, he was far behind, but managed to claw out a win. I was very, very impressed with FoCuS yesterday. As I mentioned earlier, on Saturday, we had a show match here between these two. Also part of the Gladiator Cup series. That was a 5-0 for FoCuS. So FoCuS right now seems to be in tippity-top shape. We'll see if that is going to continue on today. Lost one grunt so far, but indeed was denied. I wonder what the Moon Juice situation is going to look like, because Moon needed lots and lots of Moon Juice here to hold on against the Blade Master pressure. Ooh, Healthstone. Ooh, that's a sick item. I would say that's the best item he could have gotten here, especially if he wants to keep playing aggressive. At some point yesterday I said, if I didn't know this was FoCuS playing, I would say it's Lin. That's how good FoCuS looked yesterday against Infi. Very different matchup, of course. Very different strategies. But look at that, second big item for FoCuS here in the middle. Moon has 0 map control right now. He is going for the Dryads. Turns out, the Moonju situation is making me looking a bit better than I thought. But then again, the Demon Hunter has to creep this without Ancient of War. Where's the Ancient of War? Ah, there it is. I was wondering. Oh, creep jack time. Needs to TP away. At least the Demon Hunter has really good items. But no level 3 yet.
Forces are under attack.
Ancient of War here eliminated as well. We're getting more raiders. War Mill. FoCuS is searching for the enemy. Would love to throw a couple of ensnares, pick off some dryads. There's no entangle to worry about. This especially means the blade master has a way easier time. Normally, Keeper always mass entangles the blade, and when there's no walker dispel, that can be quite difficult for him. Okay, here we go. First, big fight of the game. What are we going for? One ensnare on the dryad, one ensnare on the demon. But good positioning here by Moon, making the dryads hard to reach. Speed scroll, a little bit too late. Losing one of the raiders, traded for one of the dryads. Ensnare starting to come off cooldown again. Oh, more raiders streaming in. That's a bunch of ensnares right here. That's a lot of kills, if you ask me. And the health stone. Don't forget about the health stone. It's gonna be so big. So big. So big. Level 3. Now we can go for level 2 crit. I think this game's over, folks. Ain't it? Double level up. Hold on. Maybe we speak too soon. But maybe we don't. Because there's the health stone. And that's huge healing. And there's more ensnares and more kills. And Moon is losing absolutely everything. GG. FoCuS's win streak continues. At least on map 1. Are you guys also really curious to see how the heal self buff is going to affect different matchups? On the new patch, which again didn't roll out yesterday, by the way. The new patch comes from PTR to live very often on Tuesday. Again, it didn't happen yesterday. I wonder when it's finally going to be time. It feels like it has to be next week. It's starting to get very late. Anyways, the heal self buff is the amount of healing done, which is like 400 hit points, is going to be decreased from 45 seconds to 40 seconds. So a slight buff to the healing rate. And I can't really tell how impactful that likely is to be. Ooh, really good Wisp Scout here. Oh, the Wisp sees the Orc creeping. That's a huge move by Moon right here. Is there time to claim it? Nope, there isn't. Item goes to the blade. 1 of mana stealing. Using 1 charge here right now. Could be great for the Shadowhunter also later. But this looks like a way better early game for Moon already. Look at all these items here on the Demon Hunter. They're all valuable. Used both charges of the 1 of mana steal here. Could have gotten some gold out of it, but okay, fair enough. This also means healing is going to be pretty expensive for the demon. Not sure if the demon should be fighting here. This is a little bit low hit points right now. Oh, FoCuS pops the speed scroll. Did he calculate it right? Can he force the TP right here? 1 more. Windwalk! And he kills him! Perfect calculation. Again, FoCuS has exactly the right game feel. You see what I'm talking about? You see it, chat? FoCuS has the hot hand right now. And Moon is a little slow on his keyboard at the moment, it seems. Tab and res. Feels like he has to steal this item here. Now the demon, though, is the one surrounded. FoCuS punishes the move. Forces the TP out, losing a grunt, but he will get experience and item. Scroll of the Beast, likely terrible, actually. Against Dryads, that is terrible. But that is more gold. Raider Walker this time by FoCuS, by the way. Not going for the mass raiders. I really don't understand why orcs sometimes do it different. It seems like most of the time FoCuS is going for the mass raider play, but not this time. And I wonder, why not? Maybe he feels like he had a good early game with the TP force with the hero kill. Maybe he can just play passive here. We can see Shadowhunter is not going for Hex not going for aggression, just going for Serpent Ward creeping. If he manages to play a passive slow game and gets level 4, that's amazing for the Shadow. If he gets level 2 Heal Wave and level 2 Serpent Wards, that is sick. And maybe also it's because of creeping. He lost a Grunt in the early game, so now the Serpent Wards help with the creeping to level up quicker. Main base was revealed, by the way, so Moon saw the Torrent Totem. This is going to give him more reason to stay on Dryads. As we know, Walkers are terrible against those Dryads. Blade Master now going to join in the creeping. Blade items here are pretty bad so far. Doesn't have anything really good yet. Demon Hunter item certainly looking a bit better. But he has no Ring of Protection, which can also be a slight concern. Oh, FoCuS going for the red camp here quite early. Okay. With an Ensnare surround, I guess that should be doable. Oh, great Wisp Scout here again. I wonder if that's going to dissuade FoCuS here. Perhaps not. Going for a bit of a Serpent Ward surround. Oh, that failed. Yikes. That makes the camp actually a lot harder. Okay, but no issue really. Item picked up. Heal wards. Oh, baby. The orcs love the heal wards. I feel like FoCuS needs some headhunters though, doesn't he? A little bit more piercing damage against the Dryads, maybe. Moon expecting an expansion, but there's nothing here. Oh, there's one headhunter indeed already. That's cool. 1 or 2 I think should be the max, because there will be bears happening soon. The pivot will come soon. Alright, in we go. First entangle on the Raider, not on the Demon Hunter. Serpent Ward micro here can be maximized quite well. Speed scroll, eats a Dryad, munchy munchy. We see lots of Ensnares. Some from the Raiders, some from the Creeps. There's one heal wave in, but that's the last heal wave. Level 3 Shadowhunter goes for the level 2 Serpent Wards right away. FoCuS didn't even have his heal scroll here, which perhaps is a bit surprising. This fight, though, also goes to FoCuS, right? Forces the Nile of away right here. Oh, he's got an ensnare. It's an easy kill right here, and the TP is gone. One more crit would finish the game. Whew. Barely saving that one with the Invo Potion. Great timing for the level 4, by the way. Blade with a level 2 crit really early here, plus level 2 Windwalk. Ooh, Demon Hunter not getting away. This game's over as well. GG. God diggity. FoCuS just wrecking face right now. Remo, did you watch Stranger Things last season? No. I watched some trailers. I watched part of episode 1, and I was like, man, this show has run its course and has outlasted its welcome. I like the first 3 seasons or so, but they stretched that stuff way too long. It didn't need to be 5 seasons trying to be epic. Beastmaster and Tinker buffs alongside Talons will be interesting, chat is saying. Yeah, I agree. I am very excited for the Beastmaster buff. Very, very excited. I really hope that's especially going to give Night Elf a different playable first hero other than just Demon Hunter. Chat is saying, I am an orc hoping that Talons don't come back into the meta. That is understandable. I mean, Talons are very hard to face. Talons are, I feel like, very interesting in that they are the most... How do I put this? You know, in the skill brackets of the game, there are differences in balance in the game. For example, on the top level, microing a Undead army perfectly against a Night Elf army. So Fiend Destroyer against Riot Bear. Not so hard to pull off for 1-0 and Happy. A lot harder to pull off for everyone who's not called 1-0 and Happy. So, Night Elf gets better against Undead on lower levels, is what that means. In general, Night Elf is quite a bit better on lower levels, in my opinion, because it's in many ways easier to execute than the other races. That is especially true in Talons. Countering Talons is really, really hard on lower levels. If you're a perfect player, like Lin can be, like FoCuS can be, you can counter perfectly Talons quite well along the way. But if you're not such a good player, oh, you're gonna have much harder of a time. So I understand that people are a bit nervous about the prospect of Talons coming back. Ignaster here, able to creep both consumables early in the game. That's amazing. Big invuln and big healing! Oh my god. That is 2 perfect items for the Blade, along with double circlet and claws. Blade is already insanely equipped. And he's willing to go aggressive here with these potions. Absolutely willing to use them. I think he didn't steal the last hit. No. Almost seemed like he would, though, with the grunts. But in the end, Moon seems to be defending this really well. Didn't lose the Ancient of War, didn't lose the Archers. Really good defense here. Moon got the experience. Has to fall back a little bit. Grunts are hurt. They have to be healed. This time it's Hex first. These middle camps are very important. Big consumable items. Hex helps a lot here with the creep. And of course also is amazing for early skirmishes.
A player's forces are under attack.
Gotta keep her first. I mean, keep her second this time. And a quick tech to bears. We see that pretty rarely these days. We got Raider Walker as well coming, so this is the perfect counter to the incoming bears. Looks like we're going to be sharing the middle camps in the end. These items can have big impact. The amount of items so far are pretty good, but not amazing. This one will help. Oh, baby, will that help. Scourge Bone Chimes, super good. Ring of the Archmagi, also very good for the Blade. Which one's better? Hard to tell.
A player's forces are under attack.
I think Moon is pretty happy with this early game, though. He got level 3 Demon Hunter. He didn't really lose any units in the early game, and he's going for a rather greedy tier 3 rush to bears, where Night Elf can sometimes feel very limited and weaker in the mid game. FoCuS so far, not any attempts of an expansion here. He's creeping up a lot. Item here was the Periat, by the way. That one's pretty bad. That one's going to get sold, most likely. Ancient Django. That's pretty good. 3-2 level ups as well. Talisman of Evasion. Oh, yes. That one is fantastic for the demon. Again, he didn't get the Ring of Protection, sadly. But let's say if now he gets the Helm of Valor, then he would be very, very well equipped.
Player's forces are under attack.
Ooh. Blade. Master. Timing. Oh, FoCuS. Where you going, bro? Oh! He leaves the item around the corner! Windwalk, though, might not last long enough. Oh. Big moment in the game. Oh, he's trying to go for it. Windwalk just ran out. He does get the item. It's the Helm of Valor. No way. Steals it. Big Invo Potion committed here. Easily worth it. Claws still there for the pickup. Look at this Blade Master. Oh my goodness. Look at the bonus stats. He's got 21 No, he's got 31 bonus stats.
Player's forces are
He's got 31 bonus stats. And these heroes are all about stats. This is Giga God Mode Blade Master. Remo, you convinced me. I will try. I will give Rome a try tonight. Nice. Tell me tomorrow how you found it back here on the stream. And if you didn't like it, then you may as well unsubscribe. You're not one of my people. JK, you can stay subscribed. But yeah, I like the show a lot. So, Expo's coming, eh? This Blade Master is really strong. But the Demon Hunter is also pretty strong. He's level 4. He's higher level. Shadow Hunter is level 3. One arm upgrade here on these bears. The Kodo and Walker count isn't that high, so it's not that easy to counter the bears. FoCuS would like to have some more supply. He's going for more Kodos. He's going for more Walkers. It's going to be an all-in timing. Moon is going to have one attack here to win the game. Do you like Spartacus, Remo? No. Spartacus looks like blood and sweat porn. I found that very, very uninteresting. Okay, in we go. Blade Master in the back, trying to pick off archers over there. We have Rejuve on the archers, which comes as a bit of a surprise. First Kodo goes in, gets the Devour. Blade Master, by the way, he might be dead here. Heal potion is there, but there's still more damage. The Blade Master was almost surrounded by all those bears. Not having an Invo potion here is pretty scary. If he gets entangled again, Blade Master, yes, very strong, but not unbeatable. One Kodo, still hungry. Blade Master, oh, he needs to find some way to heal, I suppose. That Kodo caught with the entangle and is going to be taken out. That's a bear returning. Moon has a chance here, absolutely, to still win this. Man on the Demon Hunter now, also though, very low. Ring of Region on the blade. FoCuS coming back, healing up a bit. Heal salves running. Looks like the expansion is gone, is dead. The bear's doing tremendous damage right here. TP out now, maybe, by Moon? Looks like he did his job. He might be overstaying here. Shouldn't there be a TP by Moon? One bear devoured, two bears devoured. Moon, why are you still here? Might you be able to tell me? He's out of mana. The Expo's dead. Still fighting on, though, with the Scourge Bone Chimes. This Demon Hunter is getting so much passive healing from it. That is indeed very sweet. Mana Potion, another heal wave, a Blade Master. Doesn't have the level 4 yet, by the way. Doesn't have those big crits just yet. Now fighting against the Demon at last. Ooh, the Walkers could be killed. Now the TP away. Going for the Keeper as well, but that is an escape. And Moon with a big supply lead now. I think FoCuS here made a classic mistake of falling into the strongman syndrome. He didn't have an Invo potion on the Blade Master. I think he should have put Invo on the Blade, give heal pot to the Shadow Hunter, and when the Invul is gone, give the heal pot over. Because yeah, when you're surrounded by like 5 bears with Roar, that heal pot is going to be used up real quick. Game's not over yet though, I don't think. These bears are going to get devoured soon. This is 8 supply, dead right now in the Kodos. And the Blade still is going to get stronger. Oh, Sapper! Boom! Ooh, Sapper blew up the expansion. I didn't see if it canceled it or not, but probably not. Probably just blew up and destroyed all those resources. Blade is revealed. He's got an invuln this time, by the way. Hex, but the item goes to the demon. Or rather to the keeper. Blade really wants that level 4. And he's going to get it right here. Shadow Hunter not too far away from 4 either. Blade items are still crazy. Agitome, Agitome, Agitome.
Player's forces are under
It's
attack.
one Agi left on the ground. Oh, perfect timing here with the Demon Hunter's scout. Maybe. Is he going for another sapper? No sapper, but the demon can cancel it alone. Wait. Oh, wait. Is he dead? He might be dead here. Yeah, if he shows up for the cancel... Ooh, yeah, that would have been a death sentence, probably. Still one bear in the tummy over here. So it's a Demon Hunter, almost a level 5. Scourge Bone Chimes, of course, amazing. Evasion, amazing. But it's not the craziest demon inventory we've ever seen. However, the Blade Master is still looking nuts. And he's got that crucial invuln this time. Heal Scroll is going to be very important as well. He's going to have to sell an item here for a Heal Scroll, isn't he? No, there goes the Claws of Attack, Sag. Perfect inventory. Weakened. But probably worth it for those Heal Scrolls. Moon gonna have to win another fight over here. Again, he has to win the fight. Take out the expansion. Supply right now, dead even. But I'm expecting this time the invuln to have big impact here. Main base is still mining for a while, by the way. What's the upgrades on the bears? 1, 2. That's quite good. This is why I think in the Giga late game, Night Elf is going to be favored, because upgrades do so well for the army. Upgrades are really bad for the Orc army. Do nothing for the mercenaries, or Kodos, or walkers, so it's hardly ever worth going for upgrades. There's basically no frontline in this Orc army, by the way. Not an easy fight to micro for FoCuS. Not in the middle of the fray right away. Goes for the Invo Potion. Blade holding on to his still. This is pretty confusing, the way this fight is looking right now. Invo Potion over. Needs to disenchant right away. Ooh, but the Demon Hunter is healthy again in the back. Level 5. Disenchant did not come in yet. And of course there's a Tele Staff for him as well. Fight is looking really good right now for the Night Elf player. Some crits coming out from the Blade. But there's the Staff. Demon back in the main base, healing up, back in we go. That is the power of late game Night Elf. Oh, crits though. 150. Those Claws of Attack are missing right now. Those claws missing. He might have gotten the kill there if he had those claws. But of course the heal scrolls were necessary. Invo Potion, chasing, but the demon is fast. Is he fast enough? The Windwalk! The backstab! Gets the kill. That's a level 5. But the keeper is still here with those bears, with that aura. Everything's hurt. Holy shit, everything is so hurt. No heal wave ready at the moment. Oh, GNL bears getting caught. Level 5 shadow. Oh, now we have the level 3 heal wave. Waiting for it. Waiting for it. Where is it? Ensnare. One more crit and it's GG. Doesn't get the crit, but gets lots of kills regardless. And now, come on, heal wave, baby. Come on! There's the big heal wave. FoCuS right now just unbeatable by Moon, it seems. 8 map win streak. Bang! That's the big crit. Kind of. And that should do it. All of a sudden, Blade 5.7. Jesus! That was a lot of kills being found. Giga Blade Master. I'm still saddened that he had to sell the Claws of Attack, but I think that was the right call as well, you know? I mean, it's sad to see his claws being sold, but I think that is what he had to do. He needed those double heal scrolls. FoCuS there also making the perfect call. FoCuS is looking insanely good right now. So impressive. Moon on his last leg. That is GG. And a very convincing 3-0 FoCuS.